which was actually one of my questions. And I texted some people. I know the fluff that a hedge fund would say
about shorting and why we need it in the market.
We need it for liquidity and for rational markets, but no one could give me a good answer for why. I think shorting a stock should be illegal. I guess I'll just throw out my hot take. I know there are counter arguments. I find them uncompelling from what I've heard. It seems unnecessary because you just have buyers and sellers that will, like, the price of the stock will go down because people want to sell because they don't think that what they're holding is valuable. You don't need more external pressure to bankrupt GameStop. GameStop will go bankrupt when people stop buying video games and they can't raise money in the public markets because people don't have faith in them.
They stop paying
dividends.
Then
they can't pay their debt. It'll happen. We don't need Melvin Capital to make a huge bet against it and then put external pressure, in my opinion.
So you think speculative trading, which is to say a lot of these options?
No, buy options. So here's the other thing. Options are a secondary market. If Justin wants to go make a bet with his friend that Charisma on Command will go bankrupt in 5 years, it doesn't affect us. So they feel free to make that bet. That's an option. An option is a bet that occurs outside of the stock. Now there's some interplay because at the end of it, they have to buy or sell the stock. But naked short selling is just on the stock itself. It's not through puts.
Okay, so I don't totally understand a lot of that. But what I do take from it that has been disappointing to me, not just in the stock market, but with the volatility since coronavirus and before, and with Bitcoin for the last several years, is the amount of people looking to get rich by contributing nothing.
Well, this is what I wanted to say about the psychology of the GM run-up, because these people aren't saving GameStop. Now, one thing is GameStop might be able to issue shares at this inflated price and therefore raise some capital for themselves.
Yeah, but who's going to do that?
It's going to go back down. I mean, I'm going to get lambasted by the GameStop fanatics, but this is going to be, maybe it was at $3 and it'll fall to 10.
No, the underlying value of the company hasn't changed.
Yeah, it's not going to stay. It's not going to go to 1,000 and then stay there. Like, this is a short squeeze. It's gaming the system. It's outsmarting the hedge funds. It's the masses beating the rich. All those storylines can be true, but it's not the 100xing of GameStop's value from $3 to 300
because they released the digital streaming
sustainably
thing.
By helping the business. So yeah, I mean, all the people who are trying to profit on the run up are trying to profit by screwing the hedge funds. They're not trying to
Your
profit.
point is that it's a zero-sum game.
Yes.
That the money is coming from another person. Value hasn't been created.
Yeah, people like it because they think that it's cool that Citadel and Melvin Capital have to pay out to the mass of people from Reddit. But it is just a redistribution of wealth without creating anything. It's not like someone went in. There's this guy, Ryan Cohen. He's going into GameStop and trying to make the company better. He bought 9% of the company. He sits on the board. That's a guy who's trying to help GameStop survive this decade by pivoting to digital and doing all these things. That's not 99% of the people who are trying to get rich on this. They're just trying to get rich because they think that we all like thinking we're smarter than everyone else. And so this is an opportunity to think you're smarter than everyone and can get rich quick without any work. And I think it's going to hurt people who bought in the hundreds when it goes back to the tens.
Faster than they've ever seen, yeah.
And yeah, there is an everyman who will get rich. There's someone who bought in November and made $50
But also,
million.
that's something that guy is going to feel. I think like everyone would tell, well, maybe they wouldn't. A lot of people might not share that they won the lottery because one, they're afraid of jealousy, but it's also something that you're not proud of. You understand at some level that you didn't do it, but people are proud of their stock picks in a way that is unjustified if they look at their track record. You know, oh my God, they make 10 bets, they get 6 of them right. They think that they're Warren Buffett.
Well, that's kind of what I've been telling people because I have a lot of people who are talking about Wall Street bets now, and I've been following them on and off for years, and I just
did any of you read the 10K? Like, if you're not the guy that found that 85 to 140% of it was in shorts, then you do not belong. You just heard a bunch of rumors and threw your money behind a ticker that you don't understand.
Yes.
And you're not smart. And even if you got, like, I feel this when I bought some Bitcoin 6 months ago, and when I look at the price, I go, I knew that. And it's just like, the fuck did I know? Like, I knew what a bunch of people said. I couldn't describe the first thing about cryptocurrency and how it works and why it's secure, or if it's secure. I don't know anything. I know what I've heard people say, that I get confirmation bias when it does well, and I go, oh, that must have been some sort of knowledge that I had gleaned in my overhearing of people talking about it. But I guess generally I'm just, Elon Musk is he like broke my mind when he tried to make something new in the world. It was the first time that somebody had tried to make a real new innovative technology that, and I'm excluding purposefully ones that I like social media companies, et cetera, that are all these digitized forms of information, and we are as well. But he would try to make a real thing that powers all of your shit and drives you places and does it better, cheaper, faster. And he's building a tunnel underneath a city. Like, there's so little of that in the world.
Yeah, it's interesting. One of the very first mindset shifts that often you have to teach a new entrepreneur is they come in with their idea because it's something they want or because they think it'll make them rich. And the shift to don't focus on how to make yourself money, focus on how to build something people want. Almost no one comes in with that mindset. Almost no entrepreneur comes in with that mindset.
And they don't grasp it. I mean, I still, like, after weeks and weeks of working with someone, they'll still come to you with money-making ideas. They'll come to you with ideas. Oh, look at this. This algorithm, the search algorithm is prioritizing what you have in the meta description. So if we just pump our meta descriptions full of this, and you go, is this a better website? Does this have a product that people want more? This might last for 2 months, 3 months, but like, you have to make shit that works, that helps. And if you're constantly trying to just find this is what everything is. It's shortcuts and bullshit that doesn't help people. And it's funny, the biggest breakthroughs that we've had in our business were when we sat down, we're like, how good is our course? Could we make it better? And the question that we actually got asked, which was a very valuable one, the one valuable question our business coach had asked us was, who would you love to check out your program? We were like, Tim Ferriss. He's like, okay, if Tim Ferriss took your program today, would he recommend it to everyone? We're like, it's kind of like low level for Tim, honestly. And so we went back and we reshot it. I was like, look, I did my best that if Tim Ferriss ever takes Charisma University, he's going to like it and he's going to recommend it to other people.
No, it took months. We redid the entire thing, reshot it, re-edited it. And at first you think, oh, that's a bad business decision by people who just aren't focused on the money. But what you don't realize is, now you have something like really good and you can promote it and have conviction and people will recommend it to their friends. And there is all this down the line good stuff that happens when you focus on that.
Hope that you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more like this and have us do more podcasts, we are 100% funded by our generous patrons. And if you'd like to contribute, there's a link in the description, and we'll have one pop up on the screen right here so that we can do more podcasts where we have fun conversations and hopefully some deep ones like this. Either way, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.